Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. With Ali LaForce joining us. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Josh Hart is out there with a Kongwu. And then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. DiVincenzo can't hit.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And it's Maxey missing. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Golden State. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
I had a chance to catch up with Minnesota's head coach. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend. And coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Appreciate the report, Ali.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Shot clock at 6. Outside for LeVert. Second shot opportunity, and the Warriors miss again.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And it's Maxey missing. The Warriors have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Pass to LeVert. Outside Hart. Outside Brown. And here's LeVert for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Outside Maxey. The kick out to Brunson. To the inside. Maxey against LeVert. And it's Maxey missing. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Right side Hart. Pass to Kongwu. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. LeVert goes against Maxey. Left side Brunson. Launches a 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to LeVert. Back to DiVincenzo. From downtown, a rebound by Edey. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Loy can't get it to go. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. To the wing on the left. And there's the screen. Back to Brunson. Outside Maxey. Minnesota again missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really helped the momentum.
And Minnesota calls time here. Minnesota with some changes. Neesmith, he's checked in for Wallace. Joe comes in for Tyrese Maxey. And it's Ball in for Brunson. Timberwolves trail by 6. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Roy. To snap the cold streak. Here's Edey. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night. Here's Brown. Outside, DiVincenzo. Brown draws the double. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Maxey, they get the rebound. Outside, Brown. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And Minnesota making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pickett comes in for DiVincenzo. Brunson with it. Now Okongwu defending. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And the Warriors make some changes. Shepard, he's checked in for Brown. And Oladipo is subbed in for Pickett. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. For 3, Oladipo. He drops it from range.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Pass to Roy. Up and in on the layup.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Shepard, covered by Joe. Oladipo outside. Picked up by Okongwu. Launches it. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Brunson against Oladipo. 11 feet out. And it's Brunson missing. The Warriors lead by 7. Oladipo, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Oladipo. Deflected. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Minnesota shooting their second and third. And Minnesota making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Isaac, he's checked in for the Warriors. LeVert comes in for Oladipo. Second free throw, no good. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Proving his toughness down low. Grant getting the shot off one way or another.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Yet to see a basket. Outside Brunson. Back to Maxey. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Shepard, Jeremy Grant out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Maxey in at the 5. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Maxey. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Williams from long range gets the 3 to fall.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits, unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. 6 on the shot clock. Walker sets a screen. Maxey passes to Walker. The layup misses.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Isaac finds Grant. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Some solid defense from Williams. Maxey surveys. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Maxey's shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Now ball. He's scoreless. Outside, Williams. They set the pick. Back to ball. Just 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Here's Shepard. Maxey covering. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Williams up top. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Jeremy Grant. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First free throw is good. And Minnesota with some changes. Joe comes in for Tyrese Maxey. And it's Curry in for Walker. Josh Hart's checked in for the Warriors. Jaylen Brown comes in for LeVert. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Warriors lead by 6. Pass to Maxey. To the middle. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got his first bucket in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Curry passes to Joe. Brooks a screen on Grant. Back to Curry. Inside. And Brooks with a basket. On the assist by Curry.
Nice vision to spot that feed. It's important for Curry to balance playmaking and scoring.
Brown with it. Joe covering. Pass to Shepard. Takes a three. Nails it from three. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
He made the most.
Checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Shepard. Timberwolves trail by 9. Brunson rushes in. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
He's perfect from the line this time.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
DiVincenzo finds Brown. Here's Maxey. Now here's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Maxey. This one for 3. Wallace pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brunson passes to Nesmith. Here's Roy. He's got 5. Hauled in by Brown. They double team Brown. Here's Maxey. Nesmith covering. Outside, DiVincenzo. Picked up by Okongwu to the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Wallace, guarded by Okongwu, out left to the wing. Pass to Roy. Tipped. Hart passes to DiVincenzo. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 9. Down low. Wallace. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Left side, Hart. Out to DiVincenzo. Hart with a screen on Brunson. Back to Hart. From deep three-point land. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
That free throw good from Brunson. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Nesmith. And Golden State also making a switch. LeVert's checked in. Both free throws good from Brunson. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Right side, Brown. Look Look at Brown getting it done inside.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Pass to Roy. The kick out to Maxey. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
With the 10-footer. Left side, Brown. DiVincenzo on the wing. Sinks the tray. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Wallace. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Golden State Warriors. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Golden State Warriors.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give.
And that is going to do it for.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Edey, and it's Roy into the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 12. Maxey attacking. The shot no good. Good D by Okongwu. And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight, because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Edey. He's covered by Hart. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Brown looking around. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by Maxey.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Is it possible to press too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Pass to Edey. Back to Maxey. 3-pointer. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all. Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Here's Roy, defended by Brown. Wallace outside. Maxey on the wing. Back to Wallace. It's stolen by Hart. Right side, Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 9.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Gives us a chance to
why is
catch up
Jaylen
with
Brown
Allen
everywhere?
Force.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
The Warriors lead by 10. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Okongwu. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Okongwu. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Wallace, the pass to Brunson. Pass to Roy. From deep. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And stolen by Brunson. Outside Maxey. It's stolen by Okongwu.
Oh my God, what is that? Why you do a step back?
To the inside. Here's Hart. Good. And
Bro.
Brown gets the assist.
Man.
Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And another great assist. The offense is
fast
really
break. What are
clicking
you
now.
doing?
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Both teams deciding to change it up. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Joe. Pass the ball. Outside Williams. Back to ball. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. No good on the 3. The Warriors lead by 14. Hart passes to Okongwu. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Nesmith. It's tipped.
What the hell?
Grant outside. Pass to Okongwu. Shoots over Nesmith. Okongwu, the pass to Hart. Here's Maxey. Over Williams. The shot by Maxey, no good. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Joe, the pass to ball. And that one goes out of bounds.
Oh my God, man. What are you doing, man? You're jumping out of bounds. Like, what are you doing?
A minute and a half left in the 3rd. Pass to Graham. That's tipped. Here's Maxey.
Bro.
Back to Grant. And it goes.
What?
The official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Warriors making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Pickett passes to Isaac. And the dunk.
Come on, man. Like, where's the defense at? Like, you left them like wide open. What the fuck is that?
Ball outside. Pass to Brooks. Grant brings a double. Joe, pass to Ball. Back to Joe. Shoots over Shepard. That one's wide left. The Warriors lead by 15. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Pickett.
Get the rebound, man!
They allowed him to establish
the
deep
fuck
position.
is this?
He just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for Minnesota, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so Ball nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Warriors, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Shepard, and it's Maxey in at the 5, down low. Here's Maxey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
The first one falls. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Warriors also with a sub. Victor Oladipo is checked in for Pickett. So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The Warriors lead by 13. Oladipo outside. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Brunson. Maxey grabs the board. Maxey's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Offensive board. And that one is stuffed right through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the
Bro,
sideline.
what the hell, bro?
Out to the right wing. And here's Shepard for 3.
Not that rusty.
Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Timberwolves trail by 18. Maxey passes to Walker. Maxey against Oladipo. Walker sets a screen for 3. Maxey. Minnesota again missing.
How?
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Grant.
What the hell,
Here's
man?
Maxey. And he banks in the layup.
Bro.
And the Warriors lead by 20.
You can't get no rebounds. Like, can't make no layup.
To make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Wallace and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Edie's checked in for Neesman.
Substitution on the court.
The Warriors
Same
lead by
New
20.
Year, same old bullshit, yo.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Isaac's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to Brunson. There's a screen. To the middle. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Brown against Maxey. Here's Shepherd. Brown, a screen on Brunson. Here's Shepherd. Brunson defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops. And the Warriors lead by 17.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
To the left side wing. Here's Roy. He's covered by Grant. Roy can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 17. And here's Brown for 3. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
At the line for 2, Brunson.
That free throw good from Brunson. Going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Outside, Brown. 3-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Roy. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And they want a second opinion on that call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. Call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still beat.
Minnesota on D. Trailing by 17. Pass to Hart. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Lets it fly from 18. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Warriors lead by 20. Outside Hart. Back to DiVincenzo. Okongwu against Brunson. Okongwu with the bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Basket counts.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Minnesota. To the right side. Here's Roy, guarded by Okongwu. A minute 39 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Edey, and he jams it home with authority. And that's a double-double for him now.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now here's Okongwu, guarded closely. Brown with it. The 3-ball. Rebound, Minnesota. Wallace has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Brown against Maxey. Pass to Roy. Here's Edie. From outside, off the mark. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on court.
20 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Pickett, covered by Joe. Here's Pickett. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying. Pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gonna miss us. Riding in farms with. That if I like her, I'm probably gonna. This for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it. Feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city. I promise, I show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city. I promise, I show you around. This for my city, this for my city.